There are people whose presence draws attention not through volume, but through sincerity. And Alicia Witt is one of them. Her beauty is quiet, grounded, and deeply human, and the photographs taken of her seem to echo that same spirit. They feel less like posed images and more like fragments of a lived story, as if each frame caught her mid-thought, mid-dream, mid-moment. Alicia doesn't use the lens as a stage. She uses it as a window. In one image, she sits by a sunlit window with a notebook open, the light brushing across her face as though reluctant to disturb her concentration. It's a scene of pure calm, a woman lost in her own inner world. In another, she bursts into laughter in a park, hair tousled by the wind, unaware she's being watched. These snapshots feel like truth, the kind that reveals itself only when a person stops trying to be perfect. A journey told in images. Her collection of photographs unfolds like a series of journal pages, a visual memoir that tracks not just the passing of years, but the evolution of a spirit. Early photographs capture Alicia with unmistakable youthful fire, her eyes bright with the promise of possibility. There's an energy in those moments, the kind that comes from standing at the edge of something new. As the images progress, they shift into softer tones. There are long walks beneath arching branches, mornings spent cradling warm coffee in the corner of a cafe, nights illuminated by the dreamy glow of city street lamps. These photos don't try to impress. They simply allow life to breathe. You can almost feel the texture of the moments, the chill of evening air, the hum of traffic, the hush of dawn. The rhythm moves naturally from eagerness to contemplation, embodying a woman who has learned to value both motion and stillness, discovery and rest. Authenticity as art. What distinguishes Alicia's photographs is their emotional clarity. They're not manufactured portraits, but reflections of unguarded experiences. One particularly resonant image shows her standing alone beside a lake at dusk. The sky is fading, the water rippling, and she gazes outward with a kind of serene connection to nature, to the moment, perhaps to herself. It's not dramatic, yet it's profoundly moving. These photographs have grown into more than just visual memories. They trace the arc of a life lived with honesty. You can see hints of resilience, of lessons learned, of joy reclaimed. They chart her path from the bright spark of early dreams to a woman who moves through the world with intention and depth. Alicia has often shared that her favorite photos are the unplanned ones, the ones where truth slips in quietly and leaves its imprint. Through her images, she gently reminds us that real beauty rarely shouts. It's found in the spaces between moments, in laughter that isn't rehearsed, in calm that isn't posed, in the unscripted poetry of daily life. It lingers not because it dazzles, but because it feels real.